This is Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, presented by Northwestern Mutual.
Welcome back, everybody. Hot Mic off and rolling here on this Thursday morning. Great to be back here. Looking forward to a big weekend. We didn't have time here before we went to break because we were ranting about uniforms and helmets and all that other stuff as we're working on getting Sam's connection hopefully more solid here. Though we didn't get a chance to do our Lynx highlights here before we went to break. So let's roll that now. The Lynx were playing last night against Connecticut. Now, they had lost Monday night at home at Target Center without Olivia Miles, out battling a calf injury, which is, again, nothing you want to mess with here. And Miles has been maybe the best player in the league, certainly been the best rookie since coming in after being drafted number 2 overall. And there was plenty of consternation over what the Lynx did, and they end up taking Miles, which has been amazing. She did not play again last night. Again, they're without Nafisa Collier. She hasn't played all season. But they do have Kayla McBride, and she's awfully darn good as well. And she was last night for the Lynx. Hit not 1, not 2, hit 3 threes early on in this game, kept the Lynx around. Here, a little drive with the left hand and the finish. I mean, this is pure. Getting to the basket that way is phenomenal. Tied at 50 in the third. Look at this move. Fake. Jumper, good. I mean, the defender went flying by like you sometimes see in football. Lynx are up 2. Now down 2. The drive to the basket there. Again, no defender getting in front of her. That ties the game at 67. Courtney Williams misses a 3. That's a great save to keep him going out of bounds. And then McBride just shovels it at the basket and it goes in. Put them up by 7. Sun, we're down 6 here with just a few seconds to go. That shot is way off the mark. Lynx end up going on and winning it 86-80. You see the graphic there that Cheryl Reeve with her 380th career regular season win as head coach, which sets a WNBA record. Now the standard bearer for all coaches in WNBA history breaks the regular season record for wins as they win it 86-80 was the final. They're now 16-6. They've yet to lose back-to-back games. That's a heck of a nice win there last night. So, and again, without their 2 best players, Collier hasn't played all year, and Miles hasn't played the last couple games. That's a good way to get the job done. All right, I think we got our next guest all locked and loaded to join us here, which is a guy that you have certainly seen on your television screens. You've watched anything on WDAY over the last handful of years, was just standout at Shanley, whether it was in hockey, whether it was in football, whether it was in baseball. And I saw the news, I believe yesterday, that Sam Ovsak announced he's going to play baseball at Minnesota State University Mankato, which for anybody that follows college baseball in the area, they know Mankato can play some pretty good ball in the NSIC, and he joins us here this morning. Appreciate you doing this, bud. Thanks for getting the technical stuff worked out. Congratulations. Tell us about Mankato and how this came about.
Yeah, thanks, Dom. I had ties to Mankato a little bit. My dad actually played college ball there in the late 80s to early 90s. So I was very familiar with the area and the city. And so I knew their coach somewhat well, and he asked me to come down there early this summer and toured campus, hung out a little bit. And yeah, he kind of told me that he wanted me to come there, and with the city down there, I just loved it. So I decided to roll with the purple and gold.
That's fantastic. The story of you playing college ball, I wanted to ask you about, because you went a different road after high school. You played football, and then obviously everyone knows what happened with Bowden Meyer, who I know how close of friends you guys were and are. Tell me about, after Bowden's accident, what you decided to go play baseball, no more football.
Yeah, definitely a different transcript of college sports, but yeah, so I was at St. John's my first year, and So then I had my super senior year of Legion ball left with post two. And so I went back, and I think it was May of last year that Bo had gotten in his accident. And so pretty much right before the post two
Yeah.
season. And I just had like this gut feeling the whole season. Like, I don't know, like, I don't think I should be done yet. I feel like there's like something telling me to go play baseball or so. So yeah. And I don't know, just with the accident happening, it really wanted me to like do something for him and just be able to, I don't know, do a little kind gesture for him. And luckily it ended up panning out pretty well for me as well, too.
So you make that decision. I mean, how much does that upend your own life? You got to find a place to go play then, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of just get up and go, find some local stuff maybe. Luckily, Jonah DeYoung was at Alex Tech and on that post two team as well. So he kind of put in a good word for me, and I connected with Coach Brandon Hill, and yeah.
And I want to talk about what you did at Alex here in a second, because you had an unbelievable year. What was there any hesitate? Like, you just talking to your mom and dad, like, okay, I think I'm going to change course. That's a big life decision. What was that like? That conversation to have with your family?
They were pretty supportive of it. My dad was more of like, yeah, let's do it, because he was a baseball guy. But my mom was kind of just like, oh, okay, like you can do what you want to do. And but yeah, they were really cool about it, and I've been blessed to have them supporting me throughout this too.
Obviously, you mentioned Jonah was there. Did you know anything about what you were getting yourself into, or are you just flying blind at this point when you're going to Alex?
Before Jonah went there, I didn't even know Alexandria had a baseball team or a school even. So when Jonah went there, it was like, oh, they have a baseball team. And then little did I know, a year later, I would be joining him and doing the same thing.
So you get there, obviously, chance to play, and describe what this past year was. I'll read off. I'm going to embarrass you and read your season you had, man, because it was fantastic. But what about it clicked to say, okay, this is where I need to be?
I don't know. Like through all the training that myself and all the guys that Alex put in during the off season and the long winters and practicing, I think as a team wise too, everyone kind of just had that upper advantage to succeed with the weights program and all the meal plans going on, and just all the right things you need to do to be successful in college sports. So that's what I think really helped us get an advantage this season.
New single season record holder in triples, runs, walks, stolen bases, on base percentage. We're watching some highlights of you from this year. Safe to say that things clicked.
Yeah.
But you hadn't
a lot easier said than done, though.
I know it, but you hadn't played competitive baseball in over a year. I mean, it's remarkable to me. Did it literally pick up right where you left off? Or I know you put hard work in and you've done it all your life, but that's remarkable to me that you hadn't done it competitively, and it seemed like you haven't missed a beat.
Yeah, in the fall when I got there, it was kind of more of a question of myself. I kind of had the confidence to be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ball out, but right away there were some questions like, oh boy, do I still have it? But
when did you get those answered? Those questions answered, if you still had it?
I had a pretty good fall season, which is like a lot of the scrimmages and stuff. So I was like, okay, hopefully this just isn't a fluke. And then kind of right away when we went down to Florida, I was in a little bit of a slump, but I had a ton of walks, so I wasn't really swinging the bat, I guess. Then a little bit after that, I started to get on a little heater, and that's when I was like, okay, I guess I still do have it. So
how much do you think of Bo? You're out there doing this. Tell me about that.
Every day. It's just the motivator in the back of my head every day, like he doesn't get this opportunity, and I really just don't want to take it for granted. And And yeah, it just motivates me every day to do this for him because he's a great guy, and
Sam,
yeah.
I think a lot of people have attached themselves to that 2014 that made the World Series and saw you guys grow up, saw you guys play so many different sports. Now it's a couple years removed. Do you still feel as connected as you guys were, even though it's 2 years since you guys all made that trip to North Carolina together?
Yeah, there's no doubt a few of the guys I don't talk to anymore, but I feel like if I were to see them in public or they were to call me, it would be like we didn't skip a beat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that trip to Shelby, I feel like really just bonded us together, and that was an outstanding trip.
Well,
It was so awesome.
I was looking through the highlights of the one game, the 14-inning game, which got done at whatever 2:00 in the morning. What do you remember about that game? Obviously, outside of winning
Oh gosh. Yeah. I just remember how terrible the field was. It was like you're running in quicksand if you were on the base path. Um, but yeah, I just remember everyone in the dugout like saying, "Oh, we're not playing tonight. We're not playing tonight." And then Rusted sitting over in the corner of the dugout with his arms crossed. He's, you know how he is.
Yes.
He's like, "We're playing. We're playing." So yeah, that I just remember getting back that night and we ate like Jack in the Box or something southern, and then tried to sleep, and I don't know if we really did, but then we had to wake up the next day and play Massachusetts, I believe. So that was a very
Did you even
fun
sleep
event.
that day? I mean, I think you guys had like 3 hours for you had to be back at the ballpark, right?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, man, did I not just go to sleep like 30 minutes ago?
But those are the kind of memories that you're talking about that you had with Bo, with your entire team. That you're going to have that forever.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I will never forget that trip. That was a time to be.
Two last things for you, and I really appreciate you doing this morning. Tell me, did you have a favorite sport? Like you did everything. You played football, you did hockey, you did baseball. When did you have one, or just whatever you were doing, that was your favorite one at that particular time?
Normally just favorite one was whatever sport the season was, but now, like growing up, I would say my favorite sport was hockey.
Mm.
I love the game of hockey, and I just feel like there's no sport like it. So yeah, hockey back then, but it's got to be baseball now. So
You miss football at all?
yeah, I do a little bit catching the ball.
You don't
Luckily,
miss, I don't miss getting tackled anymore, though. I'm assuming, correct?
no. That was my goal, is not to try and get tackled much. So,
Especially with fall camp coming up, I'm sure you don't miss any of that part either.
oh no, that was something.
Tell me, for people that don't follow college baseball super closely, Mankato's really, really good. NSIC baseball is really, really good. Describe the challenge now of going up playing D2 ball and in I would say maybe the best league in the country for Division II baseball.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a jump from Alexandria, which is D3 JUCO. So the big jump would more likely be pitching for a guy like me.
Yeah.
Fielding, I mean, in the outfield, you just go chase the ball around pretty much. So, but pitching, you're going to see your good arms are about like 80 to 86 in the D3 JUCO. And then at NSIC at Mankato, your typical arm would be 88 to, I don't know, maybe mid 90s for guys. So it's really a big jump there.
Are the catching days over? Or are you still doing that a little bit? Or are you only in the outfield now?
They're over. I think my knees are thanking me for that. So
that's another thing you don't have to worry about doing anymore.
Yeah.
And to come full circle on our conversation we started, Jonah's going to be there with you as well. How big a deal is that?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. He committed the night before I kind of knew that I was going to go there, and I was talking to him about it because I knew Mankato was very interested in him, and I saw that he had posted on Twitter, and I checked my text. I'm like, okay, we're just posting on Twitter and you're not texting me? Like, come on. but yeah, no, it's gonna be really awesome having him there. Just having that guy you can go to for anything and go put in the extra work with him. I'm super pumped to be a teammate of his again.
It's you guys weren't in sync on lining up your announcements, huh?
No, no, unfortunately not.
Well, it's great to see you guys keep going, and it's going to be fun to follow next spring. I really appreciate you doing this, man. Congratulations. Enjoy a little bit of whatever summer is left for you, and we'll be keeping an eye on what's going on, okay?
All right, thanks, Dom.
Good to see you, bud. There he is, Sam Ovsak joining us, former Shanley stat, now off to play at Minnesota State University Mankato. And for those that follow college baseball, they don't need anybody to remind them of how good they typically are. But Mary had a great year. Mankato's always good. Crookston has had some really good teams. Augie, Sioux Falls, they typically are the ones those make up the top 5, top 6. St. Cloud had a really good year in baseball this year. That's typically the top 5 or 6 teams, typically in the Northern Sun in baseball. And congrats to Sam, and a way to keep honoring his buddy in Bo Meyer. And I know for the Meyer family, that means a lot to them, that Sam made the switch from football to baseball, and obviously the success has followed with him. That's awesome. All right, we'll break, come back, we'll wrap up our first hour. Big second hour in store. I got a few emails coming in, and we'll talk more on that college football video game as well. It's a big deal for those that are playing it today. Hot Mic rolls on. We're back after this.